Heritage Trust. Honorable Dr. Ted Punna, the former Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Royal Thai Government, Kittiratt Ranong, Chairman of the core Ranong family, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. May I follow the Ambassador of Thailand, by not repeating those names of distinguished guests who have been here with us this morning. May I add the persons who have been here. It's a great honor for myself and for the Ranong family to have you attending this meeting. With you, Chairman of the Federation of Thai Industry, and the Chairman of the Ranong Industrial Development Corporation, the top management of the Penang Port Authority. I'm very delighted to be here with you all this morning, and in both capacity as the Deputy Prime Minister of the Thai government and also members of the core and Ranong family. This morning, I had a great honor from the Penang Institute and the Penang Heritage Trust to allow us to have a ground called Ranong Ground in this very important spot of the world to commemorate the centennial of Kosim. Let me join you all here to recall the history when the ancestor of the core Ranong family traveled from the Fujian town to settle in Penang. And he was so far-sighted that he decided that the following generations would have middle name so that we can all trace which generation we're from. You can see that Kosim Sim represents the second generation. My great-grandfather was his elder brother, Kosim Kong, who was the governor of Ranong province. And while Kosim was the governor of Drang, and later became the original governor of Phuket. Then coming at this trip, I had the opportunity to meet many relatives to recall that the third generation called Yu. My grandfather was called Yu Song. My father was called Bien Keng. And myself in the fifth generation called Cheng Tong. And I had a chance to meet with the sixth generation with the middle name of Tek. And I had the chance to meet with my nephew with the middle name of Beng. So we already reached the seventh generation already. And I do believe that there might be an opportunity that we have some eighth generation coming soon. The work of Kosim is very much remembered by everyone in Thailand as the one who helped build Kantang Seaport, the one who helped build the highway from Drang to the other cities, the one who helped build the rail system in the southern part of Thailand, the one who helped the people under his responsibility to be able to work and earn, and of course, it's the responsibility and in the name of Rasada, which means the Ministry of Finance, to collect some revenue for the central government. That seems to be something that I'm trying to work very hard to achieve in Thailand too. And let me agree with Madam Kusama that perhaps a while ago we forgot that we have been very much together. And we don't really have to recall back to far into history. My father, called Bien Keng, he studied in Penang at Free School until he stayed working for a while, decided to travel to Thailand when he's mid-30s. He couldn't even speak the Thai language, he couldn't read Thai language. But of course, only after a few years, he can learn how to speak, he can learn how to write well. In a similar way as Call Simbi, if you understand his background. He didn't really attend any proper school, but he decided to learn very hard. He can speak so many international languages, and he understands how to manage, how to work with people, how to get things done. I'm not saying this to discourage people from going to the proper school system, but I'm actually trying to convince you all that we can learn as if we can live forever. And by learning back into history, we can position ourselves for today and plan for the future. A while ago, countries around the world, which includes countries in Southeast Asia and Asia, we perhaps been a bit concentrate, or if I use the term obsessive, about trying to be better than one another, trying to compete, trying to outperform, and perhaps we get into the wrong idea that we are actually a rather partner rather than friends. We actually can reposition ourselves that we should outperform our potential. We should outperform the expectation of the relevant people surrounding us, rather than trying to outperform our friends. We can actually work together for the prosperity, well-being of the people. Before Thailand was called Thailand, called Siamese. You know very well that the Siamese in this region, we stay in many countries around the region, but now, of course, have to be officially split into countries. But people-to-people connectivity is still there. I volunteer to work as hard as possible with the governor from various provinces in Thailand to work closely with Malaysia, work closely with people in Penang, work closely with the government of try to improve the Kittiratt Harbour, which was founded by Kong Simbi a long while ago, in order to do better and support the work of the Penang Deep Sea Port. The international operation of the Penang Port is very well accepted around the globe. And if Kittiratt Harbour can improve ourselves in order that the logistic and transportation system will be better for both Thailand and also the products to reach the harbour in order to reach the rest of the world. May I just cut short by saying that I understand that the organizer gave me an honor, not perhaps because I'm one of the core Ranong, but perhaps I'm the Deputy Prime Minister of the government of Thailand, and this afternoon I have another privilege to say things in front of the business people about the economic policy of Thailand, but without any plan. May I humbly invite the chairman of the family of Ranong, Pinan Ranong, to come up here and say a few words. As I said, I haven't really planned anything. My apology for not planning anything with you, but I'm sure that the participants this morning would like to see you and like to receive some words of wisdom from you. And if there's another young person that I would hope to invite here, I'm not sure she's around because she's trying to hide out and do things behind the scene. Grace Ranong, the only niece of Kong Simbi, or the only niece of the Priya Rasadan, Mr. Pakdi, to also join with Pinan Ranong up here at this podium to say a few words for the participants. If you may allow me and forgive me for doing this to both of you, please come up.
I'm looking for someone to help me. This is certainly an unexpected honor that His Excellency Deputy Prime Minister of Thailand gave just a few moments ago. So, well, Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, members of the core family. Well, I'd like to, a lot have been said already about the history of Khor Sing Lee and the core family. I just want to say that I'm happy to be here and to join this event, which is very important for Khor family and as well as Ranong family. We, the people who came with me, feel that there is a close tie between our relatives, and we should come and support this event. And well, if I may give the floor to Grace, who has been the what you call coordinator and I'll just give the floor to her. I think she has a lot to say.
Good morning, everyone. It'll be a very short one. This is by surprise from my uncles. Okay, from the future, from the past to the future, we are the future after Khor Sing Lee. I hope that this meeting will close the gap that we have all these years, the cold ties that we have. Now we'll warm it up again after this meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.